Hello, and this is Sir Alexander with another Starcraft 2 battle report. This game is between ReallyBored and Rebon. Rebon is in the left-hand position, the middle left, as the orange Terran, and in direct bottom we have ReallyBored as the purple Terran. Supply depot going up first on both sides because you do have to build your supply depots first instead of the option of getting your rags down first because of the new patch. So I wonder if that was specifically to nerf Reaper rushes. I don't know though, because it seems like you could possibly put down your racks, followed directly by a refinery before your first supply depot in order to get your tech lab out as soon as the racks finishes. I don't know if that actually worked, but it just popped to mind right now. I know that they nerfed them by saying that the nitro packs have to be done with a factory. Orbital command going around 16, very standard. No orbital commands yet, and he is down 1 or 2 SCVs and is not producing actually. I'm not sure why Rebon is not producing SCVs, but we can hope that he will start producing them. There goes the orbital command. Maybe he was a little bit distracted, but it is 16 to 19 with a fully functioning orbital command, and I'm sorry about that telephone. Anyways, second factory going up, tech lab on the first one. So doubtless we're going to see siege tanks or Thors or something. Is there an armory? Do we see an armory going up? No, I do not see an armory. One lone reaper out here, 2 lone reapers out here, and a third one coming. So we'll see what that was for. Let me slow this down. I'm sorry, there's too much going on right now. We do have Siege Tech is being researched. This is in round 4 or 5 of the tournament. So these are the higher tier players, the guys who are really up for the win. So we do have Siege Tanks were being produced. Siege Tech is being done right now. Starport is going up. Another factory on this side. Another rack's going up. And an armory. So doubtless we're going to see Thors out of ReallyBored. But of course tanks are a very good counter to Thors because in siege mode, because it takes several shots from the Thor to destroy a tank. Another tank being put out. Nothing from that other one. We should see a armory probably going down soon to get Thors. Mech builds is just the standard gameplay in TVT. You want tanks and Vikings or Thors and Vikings, or you know, just you just want mech units really, because they chew through these bio units pretty easily. Thors do, and tanks in siege mode. That expansion was canceled. He needs to get up this ramp though immediately. He will be too late, and one Reaper will be taken down. The other one just will be taken down as well. He's going to take down one guy. He really needs to focus that mule. He will be able to take down 2 harvesters, but that is not that's not very much. And Reapers are 50-50 each, so that does add up. That was 150 crystals and 150 gas down the drain for only 2 harvesters, which is not a very good trade-off. We do have 3 tanks and a Hellion out here. Very unique build here. No Marines or Marauders really out for Rebon. He just has tanks. In fact, he doesn't have stim packs, combat shields, concussion shells. He doesn't have anything out. We do finally see that armory going down. Of course, we do already have an armory over here. And doubtless this is a Thor. We do have a Thor. So the Thor is about to be here. Just a second. Here we go. Alright, now that you heard that. We do have Marauders out, a Thor is out, and I'm going to speed this up again now that they're not fighting and hope to get this off in one cast. We do have a medevac, so we could very easily see a Thor ship drop to the mineral line, which is often very effective since they one-shot? I'm not sure if they one-shot them or not. Anyways, so, like, total siege tank wall-off extreme going on here. And even a siege tank over here at the expansion. Not exactly sure why, but of course we do have 2 Thor ships are about to be dropped in. Did he scout them? Does he see those? He just did a supply drop. If he does, he needs to put these guys... Oh, if he could only get his own Thors over here, they will be dropping, attacking those probes. Very for Rebon. Now his army moves out, but of course his own Thors will be able to attack those medevacs with their long-range missiles. Oh, he's actually just going to siege up and totally own those Thors. And that was that. So he lost 1 Thor and took out 2. He did lose a lot of SCVs, like all of them, but he does have an expansion, and ReallyBored did not have his He needs to push out here. He needs to start using advantage of those siege tanks. He needs to come like right here and siege up and just one-shot splash damage all of those guys. And we're about to see that. Hellion will go in there and see where they are. He needs to pull in a little bit closer and siege up right there. He pulled in a little bit too close to siege up. But he's still going to do a lot of damage, especially these two siege tanks back here. That's a lot of damage. Sorry about the lag. And kablooey, blasting away at those guys. But he pulled in too close and lost several tanks for no real gain. And that was a lot of tanks down the drain. Another tank moving up here on this high ground. Very good position because these units are going to come up. Of course, he does have those medevacs, so he is going to have sight to the high ground to be able to see this tank. On the income, though, we can see that both players are harvesting about the same, even though ReallyBored has 27 harvesters over Ruben's 17. Those mules make all the difference. That siege tank will go down very quickly, and we could be approaching GG for Ruben. Very unfortunately, though, because it looked like he really had the game up there with all of those siege tanks. He does have a starport going up. Who knows what he was going to go for there. It looks like ReallyBored is content to sit here because he's not doing anything. He's not pressing in like he should. There's no reason on earth that he should camp here unless he's just waiting for more units to come up or something. I don't know why he's not pushing in. He just totally owned that wall in. There's nothing up here. Destroy that Thor so fast. And this is effectively GG. Let me speed this up so I don't go over my casting time on YouTube, because I hate when I cast a game and then realize that it's 16 minutes and have to recast the entire game. So this is effectively GG, so I'll just call it here. So this is one win for ReallyBored over Ruben. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you'll join me again for Game 2 between Ruben and ReallyBored in the Starcraft 2 tournament. I'm just going to linger just a little bit. It looks like they might be on vent talking to each other, which is why we see nothing in the chat. And so that should be GG. Cloaked Banshees will get down, and thank you for joining us.